Somebody asked what I bring to shoot concerts. So today, I'm showing you exactly what is in my camera bag. Be sure to stick to the end because we're heading to Tin Roof, Detroit for a show. So I shoot a lot of concerts. Bar gigs, small stages, even arenas. Doesn't matter. And this bag is built for long weekends, low light, and low profile. I use the Backstory 13 from Think Tank, and it is small, compact, fits easily in a van, fits easily backstage. So first, obviously, is my Lumix S5IIX with a small rig cage. Use this a lot for the autofocus when I'm facing the crowd and the dual ISO, which helps a ton in low light venues. And for my main lens, it's the Canon 24-70 ultrasonic. Use that lens about 80% of the time, but of course with my camera being an L mount and my Canon lens not, and to make those two compatible, I use the Sigma adapter mount. My second most used lens is going to be my Sigma 10-20. This is going to be a much wider lens that I use primarily a lot for smaller bar gigs, something like Red Rocks in Milwaukee or Madison. So the third lens that I carry with me is the Polar Pro Light Leak. That is a 28mm. I don't use it much for shows because it is f11, which means it's not very useful for low light concerts, but I use it a lot outside to kind of get an old vintage light leak feel. I have the Canon Speedlight 430EX2. I typically use the flash for some photos at darker shows, but not very often. It depends on who I'm working for if they want that flash type photos. Next is the Aperture MC light. I use that a lot for meet and greets, after shows or before shows, if there's VIP or anything like that. This just allows me to give a little more light on the subjects that I'm shooting. Then I got the Rode Video Mic shotgun mount. I use this pretty much at every show. I never typically use the audio from it unless I get some good crowd noise, or if we're trying to get a raw live feel audio, or if the artist says something on stage that would be really good for a video. And of course, I always have spare batteries on me. So I also have my own set of sheer in-ears. Sometimes certain bands, they want me to be able to hear the talkback or the click or anything that they might have their in-ears for, so I have my own pair. Guitar picks, because a lot of bands I work with always forget to bring theirs. Got an ND filter that fits both of my lenses, so I'm going to use that anytime I'm working outside in the sun. And then I'm also going to have a set of the Rode Wireless Go 2 with a lavalier mic. Going to have a microfiber cloth, mostly for my glasses or sunglasses. I wouldn't ever use it on a actual lens. I have separate cloths for that. And of course, the most important item I have, that's right, it's today's sponsor, Eargasm earplugs. Not only are you still able to hear the entire show, you're able to hear people that are trying to talk to you that are right next to you. So don't lose your hearing at an early age. Whether you're working in concerts or you just love to go to concerts, be sure to use code YoungMedia10 at checkout at eargasm.com. So yeah, this is typically everything I have in my camera bag. Most every show, every tour, this is all I'm bringing with me. And so this is what my bag looks like typically for every show and every tour. And then this little flap is where I carry all my extra batteries, so it's nice and easy to get to. And I got, of course, my Red Sox tag that I was given when I was shooting Kylie and Parker McCollum at MGM Fenway in Boston. All right, bags packed. We're heading down to Tin Roof, Detroit. Let's put this gear to work. But first, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, and be sure to subscribe. It helps out a ton and tells YouTube I'm doing a good job.
It's good to be back, Captain.